So quite recently, I've been on the hunt for the perfect backpack. The backpack that will serve me fast packing, ultralight backpacking, day hikes. Quite recently, Osprey released a brand new backpack called the Velocity series. I have it on right now, and I have to be honest, I'm a little disappointed.
And that's where AI comes in. I decided to put myself to the test in a true man versus AI challenge. Could ChatGPT pick a better 30-liter frameless backpack than me? I gave it a list of my must-haves. Running vest straps, tons of storage, load lifters, hip belt pockets, on-the-go trekking pole storage, and a stretchy mesh outer pocket.
Basically, everything that this Osprey is, except better. So, who came out on top? Me or AI?
We'll get there, but first, let's talk about my choice, the Osprey Talon Velocity 30. This pack is based off of their popular Talon series, the biggest difference being the running vest style shoulder straps with multiple pockets. Like many Osprey packs, the Velocity incorporates Osprey's on-the-go trekking pole storage, which means you don't have to take off your pack to stow your trekking poles. Generous and tall water bottle pockets, a nice shove-it mesh pocket, this pack really does excel in storage considering its small and compact size. Load lifter straps, a dedicated slot for a water bladder if you so wish, bottom strapping for additional gear like a foam pad or trekking poles, an adaptable top lid that can hold a helmet, dual ice axe loops, an adjustable torso yoke. I could go on and on. And that's the problem. This pack is trying to do too much. Osprey says the Talon Velocity is for skiers, splitboarders, peak baggers, and PR setters. And because of that, this little pack and all of its little features weighs close to 2.5 pounds.
And just for reference, the Osprey Exos 38 that I have on right now only weighs 2 pounds, has a full aluminum frame, and can hold an additional 15 pounds beyond what the Tempest Velocity can. And that's not the only problem.
This pack is just too overbuilt and the materials are too heavy. There are too many buckles, too many straps, loops, and attachment points. It's all overkill. The ridiculously long sleeping pad straps pull up the bottom of the pack, which makes wearing the Velocity feel a bit unpleasant.
And that's my main issue with this pack. Overall, it's just not that comfortable.
For whatever reason, I find that the Velocity digs into my shoulders, even with light loads. I really have to play with all the adjustments and do a lot of fine-tuning just to get a semi-decent fit. Aside from that, there are other little things too. The side access to the water bottle pockets is basically useless. The clasping system for the mesh pocket is a hook as opposed to a buckle, and vertical load compression isn't possible unless the bag is full of gear.
And that's what led me to this, AI's backpack of choice. And to be honest, I was a little surprised.
This is the Montane Trailblazer 30, a company I've never heard of before, and a pack I never knew existed. Now, the Trailblazer also has running vest style shoulder straps, but with a singular zippered and stretchy pocket on each side. Instead of hip belt pockets, the Trailblazer has hip fin pockets, which are situated further back than hip belt pockets, but are pretty deep and generous. The Montane also has a traditional top lid with a stretchy mesh top pocket. There's also a pocket on the underside. The front mesh pocket is typical. The water bottle pockets can be considered small and not very functional as they share space with the hip fin pockets, and once the pack's full, they're pretty much rendered useless. This pack has multiple places to store equipment such as trekking poles. Most of these are on the back of the pack. The Trailblazer also allows for on-the-go trekking pole storage, which is a pretty rare feature outside of Osprey packs. The caveat being that it will only hold one pole. I'm also not 100% convinced that this lash point on the shoulder strap is actually for a trekking pole. I think it's for cinching down a water flask. I've seen reviews go both ways, but in a pinch it will work. Unlike the Osprey, the Montane allows for vertical compression when the pack isn't completely full, allowing for more comfort and versatility. This pack was made for hiking, backpacking, and fast packing, nothing else. There's no place to store your helmet. Maybe Osprey should take note.
So the features on the Montane are good, but not as good as the Talon Velocity. The water bottle pockets are basically useless. I don't like the shoulder strap pockets, and this harness system is a little finicky. So does that mean I defeated AI?
Well, not really, and here's why. The Trailblazer truly stands out in terms of comfort. Without any effort, I can throw this pack on and it feels great, like an extension of my body. I don't have any digging in my shoulders, and I don't need to endlessly play with all the straps to get a good fit like I do on the Osprey, and I don't need to worry if I'll be able to endure an entire hike with the Montane. And although the Osprey excels in all of its little features, it's hard to argue that comfort isn't the most important feature a pack can and should provide.
So I'm actually really impressed because AI did a wonderful job in the matter of just seconds of research. But the question still remains, who's the winner today? The Montane or the Osprey? Or more importantly, man or AI? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you next time. Ooh.